What is up, you guys? This is another DIY video. For those of you that are crazy enough to want to throw your taillights in the oven, to pull them apart and do whatever you want to them, customize them, paint them, this DIY video is for you. We are going to bake our taillights, the Supra taillights specifically, pull them apart, and in my case, fix them. In your case, maybe customize them. LED conversion, who knows? But let's do it. Let me show you what we have going on here. I have baked, hold on, gotta open the garage. I have baked my truck headlights one time, twice. Took 2 tries. Pulled them apart, painted them, customized them. They look great. Put them back on the truck, and in like 2 weeks they look like shit. I didn't paint it right. So ultimately I ended up just taking them off, throwing them away, and paying the professionals to do it. So I just bought it from a company and they look great and they still look great. So I've only done this one. Oh, by the way, it has snowed a lot. There was no snow here literally yesterday. I bought truck headlights that were customized by a company and it looks great still. So I decided to do the same thing with Clyde and with Ruby. So our taillights, I wanted to just get it professionally done. So it looked right, looked great from the very beginning. But the company that I got it from, they look fantastic. Let me show you. See if you can see them. Oh yeah, see? So they look fantastic if you can't see the flaws. So they look great. Especially lit up, they look wonderful. But when I drive it around for a while and the lights are on, it melted. So the LED rings, I guess they glued them on, and the heat from the lights being on melted the glue, and now the rings are falling all over the place. Let me see, let me show you this. See if you can see that. So that ring has, oh, focus. So this ring has fallen and is against the lens. The ones over here, this one has slid down. So they look great, but it's just not working out. So I'm talking with the company right now about it, and not sure if they're gonna really do anything about it. So more on that later. Still kind of talking to them, I think. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm just gonna take things into my own hands and fix taillights that I paid a lot of money for. So let's do it. First, I guess we have to take them off. With the Supra, let's open it. Of course. Oh, so Ruby is back. Not quite finished, but there she is. We will be revealing her very, very soon. So with the Supra, pretty straightforward. There's a bolt there and a bolt here, and this has some clips, but it basically just pops right out. And then to get to the plug, you have to go underneath here, and it's plugged under there. You just unclip it. Super simple. There you go. One down. See, this was the clip I was talking about. And yes, I am wearing shorts and a t-shirt in the snow. Typical Utah. There's number 2. Let's go throw these in the oven. Okay, so in prepping this, if you look on the back, there's a little screw there, one right there, and a third one right there. So those 3 on the back. There's a couple other down here, but I don't think that does anything. So we're gonna take those 3 off and hope. Maybe. And so what I've done is I have the oven at 220, and we're gonna do that for 10 minutes. So, and then I think you have to work kind of fast. And taillight. Okay. And now I guess we're supposed to go at it with a butter knife. There's 3 tabs down here on the bottom. So if you like go in the tabs. Ooh, the bottom's holding on tight. All right, so this is what it looks like once you have it open. It's gonna look a little bit different because mine has that LED conversion that they've done. But yeah, that basically gives you an idea of how to take apart your taillight. It's kind of hard and you feel like you're gonna break stuff. I'm gonna start messing with this and get it a little bit further apart, and then I'll show you what I'm dealing with as far as what we're fixing, and then we'll reverse the order. We'll put a little sealant on it, put it back together, throw it in the oven for 220 degrees, 10 minutes, and put it back in and see how it works. So here's where I've got these now exposed. So as you can see, the glue has melted and this ring has just slid down, now it's sitting on top of the center ring. Now I need to figure out how to, if you look, they're pretty solid. So it's not moving. I'm gonna have to figure out how to heat up that glue to get it melted again, kind of like when it's on, when I have it in the car. So maybe I'll just plug it in and just turn on the lights for a little while so it heats it up and starts to get liquidy, and then I can just peel it off. All right, so I have it plugged in. I wanted to show you the LEDs. They look really good. Ooh. They're way bright, as you can see. But I mean, if they melt, that's no good. But they look great. I mean, the LEDs are really good quality. They glow really bright. They just, for whatever reason, the ring just melted and fall away. So I'm gonna figure out a way to get them to be secure and put everything back together. So I'm waiting for those to heat up and get that glue a little bit loose so I can just pull the ring off, and then we'll re-secure it somehow. Okay, so that worked. I plugged it in, had it running for a minute, and I was able to peel up these rings because the glue got soft enough that it just kind of pulled right up. How I'm gonna secure it back, I think there's like a tiny hole there and a tiny hole on the opposite side. I'm gonna try to find probably some like really small black self-tapping screws, and just zip them in real quick so it holds it on both sides and it won't go anywhere. I have the other tail light in the oven right now, which has 30 seconds left. So I'm gonna peel that one apart, do the same thing, get those rings off, and then I'm gonna run to Lowe's and see if I can find some screws or something else that might work. Maybe some like black wire that I can poke through the other side and twist it on. We're gonna get real creative here. All right guys, just wanted to give you an update on where things are and what the madness looks like behind the beautiful taillights I showed you originally. So this is what it looks like behind everything. Just wires and glue and everything. So this is what I'm working with. Throwing darts, knives, butter knife, screwdriver, silicone. I have some Gorilla Glue over there. But we're getting there. And I am gonna have to do a little bit of soldering here in a second, so. Oh, and Panda's home.
Hi.
But we're almost there, so just need to solder a few things, get it fixed up, plug it in, make sure everything works, and then put it back together. Oh, and by the way, I kind of nuked one of the back plates. I accidentally put it in the oven for a little bit too long, so now it's all melted. So I'm having to make another one, and we're gonna do that out of this lid. So I'm gonna have to improvise a little bit. I got some carbon fiber wrap, so it's gonna look the same. But lots of creative stuff just popping up everywhere. All right guys, so we are about finished. So I know that I said I was gonna look for like little tiny self-tapping screws, like black self-tapping screws, but we went a different route. And if you can see right there, there's a little black wire. There's a little black wire there too. And I did that on both of these right here. We poked a hole, 2 holes, and then fed the wire through and twisted it on the back side and kept it nice and tight, so now these won't move. No matter what happens, even with the glue melting, those won't slide around at all. So we are ready to put it back in the oven. Well, I'm gonna assemble it real quick, put it back in the oven. We're gonna pull it out, put a nice bead of silicone all the way around the edge, push them together, and then install them. Oh, and real quick, so that back piece that I told you I baked, so this piece that I baked, and I was gonna make a new one with that lid. I'll show you. I cut a hole out of this hard plastic lid, and this is the one that's replaced. So pretty damn good, if I say so myself. So now that it's out of the oven and it's warm, that old silicone's gonna be soft. So we're gonna put another bead of new silicone and just push it together. And then don't forget the 3 screws that go along the top that hold that lens onto the housing. And there you go. We have a finished product. So now we can take it and put it back in the car.
All right, guys, we are gonna watch Jared install these taillights and see if how they turned out.
You see the breath? A little bit. Oh, made it blurry. Okay, there's the tail light. Done. We're gonna just put it in and then turn them on and see if they look good. Oh, that's it. And then slide it in and find those clips. And you're done. And just screw it in. Oh, I don't have a screwdriver.
Well, that's silly.
If I had smaller fingers. Don't mind all the junk down there. Okay, moment of truth. Time to turn it on. Watch your head. Let's see. Now you can kind of see it better up close. Oh, there we go. It doesn't blow it out when it's up close. Back here, it starts to kind of blow it out a little bit, but super, super bright. And that, what?
Nothing.
And that is how you tear apart your taillights and reseal them. And
With household objects.
yes. I guess that's how you fix expensive taillights. So you could either do it yourself in the beginning or hope that you get some good ones. But if you have any questions, let us know down below. Oh, let's get some brake light action, actually.
Look at Mr. Crackface.
Brake lights. No brake lights. Brake lights.
Cool. Now it's on.
Oh.
Yeah.